Good morning, everyone. Oh, yeah, I forgot about that. I guess it was like poured last night, like tremendously to the point that this is insane. So we probably got a good, I want to say 6 inches of rain overnight because the pool is about to overflow. That's incredible. I gotta dump this before that acid gets over. That's crazy.
Hey girl! Hey girl! Hey girl!
Screwed everything.
Alright, let me tell you what's going on. First off, I gotta tell you, Char actually didn't do that bad of a job on my hair, and neither did I. There's a little part up front that's a little bit shorter than the rest, but you know what? Whatever. It's gonna blend in together. I'm adapting to this new hairstyle, and it actually didn't turn out as bad as I thought. High five from a distance. Char is like, okay. He started liking that lighter blonde color, and he's like, you know what? I kind of want to do a silver blue to my hair instead of doing that really rich blue. So we went and we got this like silver blue color, and he thought that he was putting more bleach in his hair. But for some reason, I don't know why he didn't know the difference between the bottle of blue dye and bleach.
Bleach bottle is blue as well.
Oh, I guess the bleach bottle is blue as well. Right now, he's trying to get the blue back out of his hair to bleach it again so that he can do the silver color.
I suck at this
Are you sure it was that big? I mean, that looks like straight up blue.
I wonder if I should say screw it and just do blue.
Hang on. That looks like straight up blue. It's pretty blue.
Damn it. I'm really bummed.
Well, don't worry. It'll come out. I mean, like, we'll bleach it again. It'll be okay.
Yeah, but it was already bleached.
Yeah, but we're just going to bleach it again.
I didn't want to bleach it again.
Well, you don't really have a choice right now. I know, Remy Soul. I know.
So everyone, okay, here's the deal. Remy is asleep and we actually have time to do this. It is the last day of year 10. That's it.
That's
year 10.
crazy.
It's insane. A decade. This is the last day of a decade of vlogs. That is not to say this is the last day of vlogs, the CTFxC vlogs. It's just a decade. Oh, by the way, for those of you like, wait, what's going on? What we wanted to do today.
On the start of year 11, which is
It's
crazy.
the start of year 11. So what we wanted
Officially, when you're seeing this.
Yes.
Like, we wanted to make sure we got this
It's
up.
May 1st, right
the
now,
day
what you're doing.
Yeah, it's May 1st.
Kelly's working on the montage, which should be up very soon. Robert made some cool intros, so we have a year 11 intro.
Just got lots of new, good stuff.
Nice little refresh.
It's always like this is our new year. Like
Yeah.
our actual
May 1st is always
legit
like the CTFxC
is
new
our
year. Yep, I agree.
January 1st.
I like that, yeah. We wanted to talk about more in depth of some of the
Moments that stuck out to
moments that stuck out, both good and bad, in the year 10.
Yep.
That we can remember.
I feel like once we watch the montage, we're gonna be like,
Really, oh my God, there's so many more.
Yes.
But yeah, there's
However,
a list.
we're gonna.
of
So
stuff.
these are. Okay, we're gonna just get
Okay,
into
so
it.
the first moment I have to say would actually have happened literally a year from today, which was the end of the consecutive CTFxC vlogs. But I'm going to break the daily consecutive, basically I'm gonna break this guy right here. This one. I'm gonna break this thing right here. I'd say that would be the first momentous thing or announcement that we actually did. That same time we released the poster that had every single thumbnail, which I think is still available, as well as the 1 second every single day for 10-year video. If you didn't see that, that is probably the coolest video I think that has ever been made, because obviously it's 10 years of everything, but the video was compiled and edited by a bunch of you guys, which made it even more special, memorable.
There was a lot of big. It was like a big. I feel like May 1st last year was just such a big day.
It was a lot
because
of
there were
stuff.
so many things that happened within that. Like, I think it was like from May 1st to May whatever.
Yeah.
I can tell you that personally, being the other person in this relationship with somebody who did that every day,
Insane.
I could see how hard it was for him to break that habit. It was really, really difficult for him, and
Yeah.
it was like really hard. And I could say that it still is even hard for him. We film every day still, but we don't upload every single day.
Yeah, that's the consecutiveness.
It's just a big part of your life.
It's the daily videos have continued. It's just that we don't upload on the weekends.
So that was a big pivotal moment
Yeah.
of year 10.
By the way, a lot of these moments in year 10 have to do with Remy.
Because-
you probably already knew that already.
Yeah, I was gonna say, you guys probably already knew that.
Yeah.
Another pivotal moment in year 10 would have to be when we actually saw Remy,
Her face.
her face for the first time while I was still pregnant. So there's her little lips right there, those two, and her nose and her eyes, and that's her little hand. It was very late in my pregnancy.
It was late, and it was funny because it took so long because all she wanted to show was her foot and her profile.
Yeah.
That's
she
all
would
she
cover
wanted.
her face.
She would cover her face, and then
she didn't really show her profile that much. She just like covered her face.
She
all the
would
time.
like she showed her profile, but she had her hand over her face,
or her foot up in her face.
Her foot. We have so many sonograms of her foot.
Yes.
Which is the most amazing thing.
Like you see so many people that have like their sonograms where they tell everyone they're pregnant, and it's like a perfect
She's
profile
like,
of their baby's face, like the side profile. Ours was like a foot.
Which makes
you
sense.
know,
That's how she is now.
It was literally like a foot and a hand like this.
Yeah.
We're like, yeah, we're pregnant. Can't you see?
For me, the last Warped Tour. This year was the celebration of the very last Warped Tour, and we got to play in front of some of the biggest crowds that we've ever got to play. Little Rem Dog decided to come a little bit late, so I missed the first leg of it, but I did get to play the California one, which was amazing. That we got to play, how many did I get to play? 12, 14, 16, 18.
You do this every time. You can never remember.
5. I've done 5 Warped Tours.
I feel like more than that.
6. I did in 2003. So 6 Warped Tours, and to be able to say I did the very last one, it's really, really cool.
This is kind of probably silly to some people, but I feel like this was like a big part of our year because we worked so hard towards getting this.
Yeah.
But it would have to be getting a pool put in our backyard.
There we go. Do I look legit, guys? We've been wanting to do it for 5 years, and now that Remy was coming, we thought it was very important that she learn to swim, and we thought it'd be such a cool, fun thing for her to have. So many cool things happened while that pool was being built. The first one, obviously, groundbreaking. But before that, they ripped up the grass, and I decided to make a little dirt bike track.
Go for it. Every time they see me, they say, "Oh Lord." And it is what it is. So why you so mad at me, lad? But there's so many rappers that they all started calling me.
That was fun. That was so much fun.
But yeah, so that was like a really cool moment.
And then what was the other part?
Oh, when we did the time capsule.
Time capsule.
Maybe put it close to like one of these
That's
steps.
what I was thinking. I was thinking that like the steps like in the corner, like right there. You know what'd be funny? If we just started digging the pool deeper. September 30th, 2019. Kind of cool. Now to this day, when we swim, and
Tara always goes,
I go to that
"It's right
section, I'm like,
here."
right there.
He does it all the time. I'm like,
think
Charles,
it's
I
so
get
cool.
it. I know it's right there.
I think it's so cool. It was actually an idea you guys came up with.
It was a really, it's a cool thing to think about that maybe some, I don't know, like.
I don't even remember what's in it.
However many years from now, it may be hundreds of years, it may be 50 years, who knows, that somebody is going to find that.
It's just going to be
possibly,
someone's
hopefully
going to find
they
it.
find it, or maybe they won't.
Actually, I hope not, because that means our pool's destroyed.
True.
So, and to be honest with you, I don't even remember what's in there. I know there's a photo of the family.
There's a lot of things.
Guitar picks. I think we put a coupon for something in there. Even writing a list, it's kind of hard to remember a bunch of stuff, but I'd have to say putting on there Guantanamo Bay, playing there.
He was so secretive about that.
Yeah, I couldn't tell.
I couldn't tell anybody. He told me that I couldn't even tell my family.
Yeah, I couldn't tell my family. I just said we're going overseas to play. Remember that plane, guys, that we got over there?
That's another big moment.
But that works in perfectly. That we got over there and the same plane went back, crashed. Everyone was fine.
So getting a tattoo of Remy's name was like really important to us, and
right there. See if you can get yours higher. I bet you can't. But yeah, we got matching tattoos by Demos.
We're that couple.
Yeah, well, as long as it's Remy and not
Allie. But like I said, you would have no problem.
Yeah, so I have to say that was a good memorable tattoo. Also, starting this thing, that would also be another one. But this one definitely is the most important one. Every time I play guitar and going on tour, and I see that, it's cool.
Just a constant reminder for us that what we do in life and the choices that we make are for her. Very corny.
Yeah.
But it really is. That's why we wanted to do it. We wanted it to be a place that we could see.
Another one that we do every single year, and hopefully that'll continue. And you couldn't go this time. It was 2 years. I was able to bring my mom and Melissa and everybody, but my mom specifically because she's the funniest to scare.
It's me every time. I'm glad I went to the back.
She's very mom about it. That sounds stupid, but like
That's what you're
instead of like screaming like she's like, don't do that. What do you think you're doing?
She shames them. It's the best part.
It's almost like yelling at your kids.
I know. It's like that's not nice.
Yes. The next moment that kind of stands out for us is when Remy saw rain and snow for the first time.
Yeah, it's on your head. So you went swimming. If you go too far, you get really wet. This is really cool. I'm glad you're enjoying it.
Now the snow wasn't real.
Snow.
Yeah, it was so innocent and curious and kind of in awe of these two things, and it was just, I don't know, it really struck a chord with us.
Mm-hmm. You realize the small things, kind of like what we were just talking about. Like you realize the important things, family, just simple things. And I feel like as horrible as
COVID's
COVID,
it's been horrible, but it's kind of brought people together.
Yeah, and it's such a unique thing to not only live through and go through something that's going to be in history books forever.
But everybody's going through it.
And
Like, when can you say that? Like, when can you say
insane,
that the entire world is going through the same thing at
The whole
the same
world
time?
is shut down.
Yeah.
That is insane to think about.
Lighter side of why we wanted to talk about COVID was the fact that, like, it's bringing people together, but it's also like bringing out people's creativity on how to stay connected. And I think that that's like the beautiful part of it, where you know, people are getting creative on how to celebrate birthdays or see their family members or how to spend time with people. And I even think that like people that have never connected before in their life are connecting now. Like for instance, you know, a bunch of neighbors were outside in front of our house, you know, standing 10 feet apart from each other, but you know, having a conversation.
Everyone's out walking and running, and it's just it's I don't want to say it's like
negative thing.
Yeah, I don't want to say it's like a top moment, but it's a memorable moment. I guess is like what
a pivotal moment.
A pivotal moment would be this whole situation, and this doesn't even go for the past 10 years. This goes for the life. I'd say the next one I'd have to say is a personal favorite because. It was something that I've always wanted to do. When I knew when I had a family, I always thought it'd be the funniest thing ever would be to dress up the entire family as the Simpsons.
This is my daughter, her name is Maggie.
The fact that she still got that in her mouth. Oh my god, this is my favorite day of all time.
Oh, come on.
All right, Homer's got to get in the shot.
I think that one speaks for itself.
I mean, that's it. You guys know me. That's it.
He bought that costume for all of us weeks
It's
before
yeah,
Halloween. Like weeks. Like I would even say a solid month or so.
I think, yeah, 'cause I think we took the photo in September.
Yeah, and he was so excited about it. He's like, will you please put this on? I got this for me, you and Remy. And literally when I put it on Remy, I'm like, she's going to hate this.
She loved
this
it.
This is going to be so bad. But she actually loved it.
She just sat there.
Yeah, it was really
It
funny.
was such a cool
Because he was like,
moment.
this is like a top moment in my life. I'm
Yeah,
like,
it's
oh my
so
God,
funny.
Charles.
It was so funny, and I know a lot of you guys thought that was cute and funny too. And Remy loves The Simpsons. Literally loves The Simpsons.
I think the next one is more like something that Charles and I, you know, I wouldn't say it's like a pivotal moment, but it is
Memorable.
a pivotal.
It's very memorable.
You know, it is a memorable moment, and it was like Remy's first holiday season, like during Christmas time, basically.
Yeah, her first Christmas / New Year's and all that fun stuff. So we ended up taking her. Where did we go first? We went to the mall Mall Santa.
No. The first thing that we did, I think, is we went to see Mickey. No,
No,
we did
the Mall
see
Santa. It was
Yeah,
Mall
we went to go see
Santa.
Santa.
We thought that she was gonna love it because Remy's all about people. She hated Mall Santa.
Get behind the camera.
Remy. And then we went to Disney's Very Merry Christmas, I guess it is, where we were like, oh, I'll take 2. We'll see if she likes Santa.
Hated Santa.
Obviously hated Santa.
No, we went to Busch Gardens Christmas thing. Remember? Oh, you found the beard. Sorry.
There we go.
Good job.
Yay, that worked. She hated Santa there,
Hated
not
Santa
Disney
there.
World.
And we went to Disney World, and coincidentally,
It's so weird.
loved this giant mouse. Like,
Yeah.
loved Mickey. Sorry about the drool. Oh, they're friends. Oh, that's how we This giant mouse with like a smile and a huge
Giant
head
ears.
and like giant like white glow. She was so just taken back.
She was
and
enamored
just,
by
like,
that thing.
I just focusing so much on him, just loved it.
And I'm so happy that I snuck that footage. I think the next moment would have to be, for me, Remy coming out on the tour bus and seeing us perform on stage.
I think that was a pretty cool.
It was so
moment.
cool because
Yeah.
when I was little, I got to go do the same thing with my dad, and I know that probably meant a lot to him. And I thought, she's so cute in the pink headphones. I think I had those like a year in advance or something. More cousins, aren't you? That's Kinsley and that's Kaya.
There is a science to it.
Connectivity and equality.
Did you have fun? You had fun?
It was such a meaningful moment, and it was funny because it wasn't like a huge show,
No.
but it was just such a meaningful moment. to
Yeah, it was
him.
an intimate show, which was nice.
The next moment is when we brought Remy home and introduced her to everyone, family, to the dogs. We finally were starting this new chapter of our life, bringing our baby home, and like
And the
reality
terror,
was saying,
yeah, and the terror started. Like, what do we do? I read so many books, but the second she came out, I was like, blank. Nothing resonated. I remembered nothing.
It was just cool to be able to have this thing that was inside of me for so long to like, I don't know, introduce her to the world. It was cool.
Yeah, it was really cool. This actually ties in perfectly what Allie just said about bringing this thing into the world.
Yeah, so obviously you guys can probably figure out what our number one moment of year 10 was, and that was the birth of Remy.
Yeah.
So cool.
You got the VIP?
They said I was so nice.
I actually think we should like do one of those things like where we watch the video for the first time since we.
I don't think I've watched the full video since like.
Maybe we'll do that, but it's like such a big moment for us because obviously it's our first child, and she's like so much more than just being the first child. She is our miracle baby, and she got us through really hard times. You know, I mean, like after I found out I was pregnant, Charles found out he had to go back on chemo. She like kind of like guided us in like negative moments and made life so much better. And you know, she's continued to make life so much better ever since she was born.
Yeah, she's such an inspiration.
You know, and now Charles has to get brain surgery, and I still think that she like brings a positive light to like such a negative situation. And honestly, like we had her at the perfect moment. I think that we can't emphasize that enough. Like I got pregnant with Remy at the perfect time. Like if I waited too much longer, we probably wouldn't have been able to have a baby, you know? And it's just, she means so much more to us than we can ever truly explain.
On so many levels.
You know, on so many levels. And it changed our whole lives. And it sounds corny and cliche and everybody says that, but it's so true.
Like she changed our lives, she changed our family's lives, and a lot of you guys too, which is crazy. That's insane. It makes me teary-eyed every time I think about that. And she's so cool. But I would definitely have to say the number one most amazing thing of year 10 was our little baby girl coming into this world.
Why are you making me emotional?
I don't know, it makes me emotional. As amazing as year 10 has been,
year 11, I don't even know what's gonna happen.
We always say that too. We're always like, year 10 or year 9 is going to be our year. Year 9 or 10, or like, oh, this is the year that this is our year. This year was truly the best our year moment.
Best, hardest, weirdest, craziest. There's obviously a lot of things that we didn't include. You know, we didn't go into more detail about. We grew up and we changed and we adapted and we loved harder and we laughed more and we cried more and we went through some really wonderful times and like some really difficult times. Not just us.
No.
But it was just, I don't know, I think it was such a big year in our life and I think in the life of so many people.
And it was so amazing to see our family, our pups, Zoe, Marley, and Diesel, just welcome Remy and everybody.
That's another big moment. How amazing the dogs have been with Remy.
Just so proud of the dogs and
I am too.
How amazing they've been
cats
with her.
don't care.
No, actually Rika does. Rika actually, oh no, we should back that up. Rika loves her. Luna actually I think likes Remy more than likes her.
But the dogs have been so amazing. And
so amazing.
That was like a really cool thing to see too.
Yeah.
Because that's a fear as a parent.
That was a huge fear. It is the end of year 10. For year 10, you guys have to hit that notification bell.
Absolutely.
Make sure that way you don't miss anything because we don't know what's going to happen in year 11. It could be even crazier. It probably will. We say that every year. But anyway, who knows? Like literally.
I keep pushing it.
I mean,
we'll see.
Well, I mean, it might. I mean, it's not out of the question.
No,
but
it's not.
Anyway, we will see you guys.
Everyone's probably like, what?
What's going on? Even I'm like, anyway. So don't forget to subscribe, click that notification bell.
Share, guys.
Share.
We always want to like build this community.
Got to keep building the community, like I said.
And what do you guys think we're gonna do this year?
Yeah.
Like, what do you think? I know I said the baby thing, but like realistically, what do you guys think that we're gonna do this year? Also, give us your ideas of what we should do this year because we want to do a lot of stuff with the dogs. We want to do a lot of stuff with Remy. We'd love to bring the cats in there somehow, but let us know if you have any ideas, recommendations. Definitely put them down in the comment section below. And again, mention your favorite moment. Something that like touched you throughout this year that really meant something to you. If it was good, bad, a hard time, a positive time. From year 10, from the CTFxC, let us know in the comment section below.
The montage video should be done soon. Notification bell, subscribe, and we'll be here all the time for you guys. Thumbs up. Yeah, thumbs up.
All right, bye guys.
See you guys. Sorry for the long video.
It's a great video.
Bye.